From Chicago's tough streets to dreams of owning a farm, Herbert is building a life rooted in growth and purpose.
I was born here right in Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. Born on the west side and moved all around Chicago. I was on the north side, west side. Then I ended up finishing off at the south side because I'm actually the oldest of 7. 5 boys and 2 girls. And unfortunately, one of my younger brothers passed away. Definitely been great being a big brother to all of them. I had a bit of a rough upbringing. It was during a time, a lot of, there was gang wars and all that, prostitution there. There was a lot of dog fighting, a lot of gang activity. So it definitely was a rough area. My parents did really well on keeping me out of trouble. There were times I was getting pulled into that culture, but my parents really made sure they pulled me and straightened me out when I got out of line. And I attest to them that's why I'm here today. Both my parents are still around. Try to always keep a healthy relationship with them. One of my brothers is a lawyer. My one sister's a nurse. Another brother's an engineer. 2 of them graduated from U of I, one from DePaul. So yeah, they're doing big things. And more recently, I went to the youngest boy, the last one, went to his graduation at U of I. Yeah, he finished in finance and data science. I work at Local 134, union electrician. I also do a little work as a security at the local library in my village. I'm also currently a chicken farmer and an agricultural gardener. So I bring fresh produce to the market. Where I gain a lot more love and desire and passion has to be with chicken farming. And the reason why is it's always amazing how you can just look at a chicken and they look at you and there is this connection. Shows the love you have with each other. And if you pour out love to them, they pour out love to you. And that's in those eggs. Those eggs are delicious. I tell you, people be asking me about those eggs. They say, please make me a consistent customer. I do not name my chickens. And the only reason is because they can become processed. But I love them all the way to the end. I love them deeply and with a lot of compassion.
If you enjoy hearing real people share unforgettable stories, please subscribe.
I want to be a serial entrepreneur. So I want to get to a point where I have 20 acres. I have a nice food forest. I can go ahead and put a piece of wheat in my mouth, lay back in my chair and enjoy. That's what I want to get to. That's my dream, just to see, God's given world and just all the land and the animals and just seeing the trees. I just want to get to that point. That's what I want. Starting my business, because starting is always the hardest part. It's always just putting it on paper and doing it.
Yeah.
And I actually have a functioning business, so I think that's one of the greatest things I'm proud of. Yeah, the business, like I was saying earlier, was about chicken farming and agriculture. And one of the things that's important, and I make it my life's mission. My life's mission is to make sure that people are not getting hurt by a lot of the herbicides and pesticides in our produce, even with the chickens. A lot of the eggs and all the food they give them, such as like corn and soy, there is a lot of contamination. It is actually not how chickens really eat. Chickens are primarily supposed to be pasture raised, so they eat a lot of grass, a lot of veggies, a lot of greens, a lot of bugs. Started off with my backyard of the chickens. It actually started off on a smaller flock, and then it quickly exploded because once people find out that you have chickens, other chicken farmers may have chickens of their own and they may not want to handle them anymore. So you end up inheriting a lot of chickens. So I first started off with 30 and then I exploded to almost 70. Now I'm at about 18. Some of the older flocks have passed on. And usually they started just dying natural causes. So most chickens only last about 3 to 4 years. I do sell the eggs, and they definitely are in hot demand. A lot of people want to really get the eggs. And right now what I'm trying to do is I'm working on a business model to scale on a larger scale, but I want to scale appropriately and calculated. not overdo it, but do it according to demand. If I was granted one wish, I came to a realization I would want to live 1,000 years. Now, the reason why is in my early years, I would like to just fail as much as I can and be able to acquire as much knowledge on how to be able to excel faster, gain as much knowledge. There's so much books that I want to read. I don't believe I'm gonna be able to get into all of them in my lifetime. My biggest regret was I had a full ride scholarship to Northwestern for football, but I didn't really take it fully seriously. And the reason why is my dream school was actually the University of Michigan. But the University of Michigan didn't have as much interest as Northwestern did. I didn't understand the value that an education at Northwestern would have given me and how my network, they always say your network is your net worth. That was an opportunity that I regret because I believe my network would have grown tremendously in different ways. My superpower is speaking. Over the years, as I've done Toastmasters, I've had an opportunity to really take a introspection of who I am as a person and what am I good at. And one of the things that I did is when I won the impromptu district championship, that was an opportunity to really see it for what it is. And the reason why I say that is you're put on the spot to pick any topic that's not in your control and to speak on. And I was able to speak on it very effectively. And I was actually amazed at my ability. And ever since then, speaking, I've noticed, is a really more of a natural gift. And so now I feel like it's something that a lot of people never get an opportunity to figure out is what is they're naturally good at. Now I feel like I can expand on it and improve on it. Yeah, so at Second City right now, I'm about to take my Improv 2 class. Definitely with the improv, it's been great because it really helps you to get out of judging yourself too much or caring how other people are judging you and doing something interesting in the moment. And regardless of what people are thinking, being able to take up whatever is in front of you, be interested in it so that you can be interesting to others. So it's a bit of a service. So that's what I love about improv. It's great because you can build off other people or you can build off anything and you can be able to bring laughs with that. The advice that was given to me, it was given to me from a podcast that I watched, and that was from Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn said something that was very powerful. If you work hard on your job, you'll earn a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you'll earn a fortune. And again, that's why I'm here at Second City, to improve and grow. And I know there's more improvement to come, but trying to become more valuable so that that fortune comes with it. Would have to be Dr. Martin Luther King. I would want to hear what is his daily practical practices he did to strengthen himself to face the challenges he faced. Because there are so many challenges happening now. At times I feel that it's hard to get through. Some of the challenges I see that he faced was way greater than what I face today. So I would really want to know what was grounding him? What was his practical things he did daily? The reason why is to grow myself, do things, work harder. Favorite ice cream flavor? Ooh, it's gotta be Moose Tracks. So Moose Tracks is like a dark caramel. So it's a dark chocolate with caramel filling inside. And so it looks like little moose tracks through that. Gotta be Colorado. Reason why is you got the Garden of the Gods, you got Pikes Peak. You get an opportunity to go up that wonderful mountain. And there was also this place called Lake George. It's beautiful. It's just something out of like a Disney film. It was just gorgeous. Favorite animal gotta be the tiger. Chickens. I mean, again, I love chickens. I love chickens. but definitely got to be the tiger. The one thing is focusing on one thing in life and trying to eliminate all the noise. Gladiator, because it just shows, it has Russell Crowe as the actor, just a very epic movie. And it talk about this very violent warrior who wants to help bring Rome to its former glory days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you enjoy more stories like this, please subscribe. Want to share your story on Talk to Me? Leave a comment below and your story could be next.